Hey, what's up guys? Lupi here. Another part of my video where I'm going to show you the interface options. I've already been through these options once, but the recording program that I'm using didn't want to record the sound. So here we go again. So I'm going to try and do these in brief, try and keep it as quick as possible, but still fully explain what each setting does. Right, so we've got show your name, which is basically this name here, so you can show it or not show it. Friendly pet names, so that's party members, anybody that's not going to attack you basically. NPC names, which are those. Toggle them on and off so you can see. Enemy name, enemy player names, so that's PvP names, so these little red little things, you can't really read them. They should be going on and off. No, it should be going on and off anyway. So that's an enemy name. What have we got next? The target name, which it shows anyway, because it's on the action bar for me, for the nameplate. Enemy pet names can get annoying, to be honest. Sorry, pardon me, it's getting a bit late. Enemy pet names say to come up against like a hunter or a warrior that's got a pet, and shows their names, which is annoying. Show friendly player names, which are these ones, not these ones. They will appear in blue, like mine, for other players, so you can find one quickly. No, it's not around here, not busy enough. But if there was another player nearby, show up blue like that. Smart nameplates. Display nameplates in the world only on mouse over. Anyway. Right, okay. So that's if I had. So I'll try and find the nameplate option. Basically, you get nameplates above your head, and like that. If it wasn't targeted, it'd only show if I moved my mouse over the player. Party member names, those will appear down here, or not, these are ones above the head, sorry. And raid player names, so I'll not target myself. Player name scale, like that, so back down to 100. NPC name scale, that's so put that back down to 100. Because I've got my UI set to 75%, so everything's been made smaller anyway. We'll leave that on the fly. Name colours, so basically you change the name into that, so we've got it, friendly NPC, we'll change it to grey. Apply. You can hardly see it because it's in grey, but I'll change that back to green. Colour. Oh, that'll do. Basically you can change the name of anything. My wrist's really tight to me, I need to go there. Right, so nameplates, as I said, you can change these, so I'll put always on to show mine. You can disable the power bar, which is like that. Hide the name of me. You can hide the level, you can have it on click through, which I really want for what it's like that, as you can see through there, through my nameplate, which is useful. Scales on 75, which makes it bigger and smaller, like that. Right, show cast bar. I've got nothing to cast at the moment, but it'll come up with a bar underneath with the spell that I'm casting. When targeted, When I target myself, it goes to 100%. When I'm not targeting myself, it's 50%. That's the opacity, basically. Sorry, I'm going to keep yawning now. Target. So that the target's always on. So if I target him, it's on. Target him, it's on. Yep, wherever I'm targeting, it comes on for. So again, you can change the scale of that. Left it to 75%, which is the same as mine. It's not on click through, so I can click there and it'll still select him. So click just below and where they're not. There, so deselect. I've not got a hide name, hide level, show cast bar, because they're exactly the same. Hostile, when in combat, there's no hostile down in one there. Maybe it can show him. But always on. When I get close, it'll show me. There we go. Any nearby, it'll show like that. And if I'm targeting, go closer. Have this on in combat, so it doesn't show while I'm out of combat. Friendly, same again, you can have never, always, in combat. So put always on. It's going to show all these here. I don't want it to show because it'll just get cluttered up. Again, it will show you the players as well, which I want that on never for myself. You might want it on, especially if you're a healer. So that's the nameplate one. Miscellaneous AoE looting, which is very good if you've got loads of enemies that you've just killed. You want that on. You want auto loot on by default, which I think every game should always have, which means you just right click the enemy, it loots everything off that enemy and any enemy nearby. By default that's turned off, so you might want to go and check that. Automatically decline all guild invitations. I've not had any guild invitations, but on World of Warcraft I got loads, just for being level 1. So I'll just leave that on this game. If it gets annoying with people inviting me to guilds, I'll just turn it on. Auto loot button, if you want to check a mob, this is very important. So if you're questing with somebody and you don't want to steal their quest items, you're like, right, you can finish the quest first, I'll do it another time or something like that. If you hold shift and then loot, it will show you the loot, and then you can select what loot you want to take and leave the loot on the corpse for somebody else. It's very good for if someone's collecting rare items that you're not interested in and the soulbound and things like that. So that's a good thing to find out, to look out for. Focus cast button, control shift and alt. So basically if you've got a focus target, that'll cast whatever spell you want on the focus target rather than the target that you're actually targeting or yourself. Head tracking is a good one, so if you're casting a channel spell and this mob runs across this way, you'll follow the mob round automatically, so that's a good one to always have on. Click to move is annoying for me. Basically left click and your character will run to that position. So now if I want to go backwards, I've got to move my camera out first and then click and yeah, it's a bit too Diablo, League of Legends for me. I hate clicking to move. WASD all the way for me, or mouse running. So hold mouse buttons, it's running. Yeah. Disable auto sheath, which is just another visual thing. If you want to run around with your weapons out even after combat, then just have that disabled. If you're not too fussed, just leave it. World context menu modifier. I don't know what that's for. To show context menus on players in the world. I don't know what that is, maybe I'll find out another time, but that's shift as default, so maybe I'll see when there's more players about. Automatically decline marriage proposal. Yeah, you can get married in the game. The character actually displays a ring on the finger at all times. You can have a look around and zoom in, and there's a ring on the finger. You get a title and I think a couple other benefits maybe. Show additional overhead NPC icons. That's these. So that's a healer, that's a vendor. So like that. I'll leave them on because I think it's quite good if you're in a cluttered area and there's lots of NPCs and you can't be bothered reading the name. You can just, just go, oh, there's a vendor, and we're right over. If there's loads of them about, it might get a bit cluttered. So maybe when it gets to a major city, I'll have a look at that again. Show detailed add-on error messages and hide add-on error windows. I've not got any add-ons. I don't know if they ever will. Maybe boss ones at some point if it gets to raiding. So I don't really know about those options too much. I'm guessing it's like in World of Warcraft, you get a box pop in the middle of your screen and it will say there's been an error with blah blah, it's got such data in the LUA and whatever, help you diagnose the problem basically. For me, I'm not going to be diagnosing any problem. So yeah, auto self-cast, really good. So if I'm targeting that NPC, say it's an enemy, and I cast a healing spell, it'll automatically cast it on me instead of saying invalid target. If I'm not targeting an enemy, it'll automatically cast on me. Smart target automatically finds a valid target for an ability. So say I was attacking this one and it died, and then this one was right next to it and I wanted to attack that, I'd just keep pressing abilities and it'd automatically attack that target. It's good for melee because obviously you're not going to be hitting something that's so far away that it's going to cause a lot of problems for people. The things that you're going to be hitting are right next to you and they're already in combat with. If you're ranged, be wary of it because you might end up pulling something that you don't need to pull and killing everybody basically. Sticky targeting, basically if you've got a target and I click there, it will deselect the target. Sticky targeting doesn't do that. You have to press escape or select another targeting for that. It's really good if you're a clicker and you're clicking your abilities and suddenly like click an ability that you're not using. Say you've got an ability there and you misclick it and you're like, oh no, and then you select your target again and click it again. Then that's what that's good for. If you're running macros and you're using key bindings, it's not really that much of a problem. Recast ground channels. I don't know what ground channels are. I'm not that much into the game yet. So basically what it does is if you've got a ground channel, you know what they are, then it'll stop casting whatever you're casting to prioritise the ground channel, and then you can cast your other one again. So for me, I don't know what they are, so I'll just leave it off by default. Usually if I want to stop casting, I'll move forward, I'll take a step forward or I'll jump, but take a step forward, so 5 times faster than jump, and say there I can cast again, there I can cast again, so jump, now I can cast again. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, it depends on the situation. Show only my buffs on the target or party members, which is good. You can have a look there. That's his buff. I think. Yeah. But so that shouldn't be showing because that's not my buff. And again, it says show only my debuffs on the target. So if I use, I've not got any debuffs on here. Something that'll like reduce their armor, say Thunder Armor on World of Warcraft, and only mine will show up, rather than having mine, another 3 warriors, and everybody else's damage over time spells and things like that. It just gets a bit cluttered up. So imagine 10 debuffs on there and you don't know which one's yours, so you don't know whether you need to reapply it. It gets annoying. So I'd have both of them checked, depending on your playstyle obviously, but I prefer to have both of them checked. PvP auto flag, I prefer to have that unchecked, because if I accidentally try and hit somebody that's PvP, I don't want it to do that, because I don't really like PvP and I don't like duels, which is also why I've got ignore duel requests turned on. Show raid member tooltips in combat. What's this? Shift. No. Okay, so that's mine. That's good. So join public group. So you just join somebody's group randomly. So they're in the middle of the quest that you're doing and you want to help out. Join the group. Great. Hide other players' hit effects. That's so, say like casting spells and hitting the boss like that constantly, and there's like 10 people doing that and you don't know which one's yours, and the ground's getting cluttered up and things like that. You can use that. Personally, I don't mind. I can tell my spells from different people usually. I need to get used to the game a bit first, but I could do that. Target nearest in front of the player, so if you're attacking, it'll target the nearest enemy. If you're healing, it'll target the nearest player, which is good if you're a bit lazy, especially with the healing. But I prefer to know what I'm doing and know who I'm attacking and which ones I can choose which one I want to attack. Self-cast modifier key. So if you've not got auto self-cast here, you can choose one of these. So you target in, say, a friendly NPC and you want to heal them, and then you're like, oh, I need to heal myself, but you don't want to deselect them. You can press one of these and heal yourself instead. So that's the combat one. Helps, very basic tutorial tips, and you can reset them. I'm leaving that on for the moment because I'm still getting used to the game. Basically, it's just like movement keys and interaction keys, which you know, self-explanatory to play, but some games are different, so it's good to have them on. Always show action bars, so it doesn't change the very bottom one, this main one. It doesn't show that. That's always on, you can't turn that on, that's what I'm saying. The clear buttons for removed abilities, so you change spec. So if I change spec and said this spell, well, basically these two are the ones I've learned from it, and that one. So those three. If I change spec, those three disappear because I can't use them anymore. That's good. That's how I want it. Because I don't want abilities on there that I can't use. It's completely useless. There's no point. Lock ability buttons. That's basically the same as this little padlock here. If you want me to move that, I can't move that now. So if you're locked, now I can move that. You have to hold shift to move them. That's another really good thing if you're a clicker. You can click abilities and you move your mouse a tiny little bit. So you've got that one there, and you just move your mouse a tiny little bit, it drags it off like that. It's gone now and you need to put it back on. I'll just do that bit. So that's good if you're a clicker. Use abilities on key press. So let's show you this one. I'm going to click show. But that's on key press. So when I press the button in. Oh no, it doesn't work with the mouse. So let's see that. When I press the button in, I'll swap it with this one. So press the button in, it casts. So let go, press it in, let go. See, when I press it in, it works. So let's change that. So pressing it in, it's not casting at all while I've got it holding, and I'll let go and it casts. Press it in, no cast, let go, it casts. It's good for if you're ranged, particularly, and you're waiting for somebody to start the fight, and you just like press the button, you're like, oh no, that's too early, and you can keep hold of it if you realise, and then let go when the fight has actually started. It's really good for things like that. Seeing as though I'm going to be a tank and I'm going to be spamming my buttons like really quickly, and I'm going to be at the head of it, it's not going to make a difference for me. I'd rather it on key press because that's what I'm used to. Bottom action bars, you can choose how many action bars there. I've got 3, you can have up to 7, they're all like that. You can move these around, I'm going to make another video of that. I'm just leaving that on 3 for now. Side action bars, you can have up to 4. I might have maybe 1 across there at the moment. Ability queue, short and full or none. So none, if you have a look at this, the little blue thing that goes around it, there isn't one. Yeah, so it only happens when I press the button. Short, half a second before the ability comes off cooldown, can use it. If I get it on full, straight away I can press it again, and it won't make a difference. As soon as it comes off cooldown, it will cast it. You can only do it for one ability. So if we're going to fight, I could press like 1, 3, 2. Basically use that, then use that, then use that, but it'll only queue up one behind. For me, I'll have it on half, short, because I'll be pressing my buttons fairly quickly or rapidly anyway. It's just my play style. If you wanted to, you could queue up things. It counteracts lag a tiny bit. It helps, which is why I press my buttons a lot, to try and counteract that little bit of lag. I recommend having it on short, depending on your play style. You can have it on long. Social, enable chat bubbles. There's a chat bubble. People talking in general around you in say. Look at that. So a yell. They appear in red. That's about it. That's just that one. Party chat bubbles are the same, but you can only see your party members, which will probably appear in blue. Enable profanity filter, so if people swear, it's going to block it all out, which is good for kids, but I'm old enough to read it, and I'll probably say some of the things myself, so I'll turn that off. Guild member log in and log out, it just shows up in chat when they log in, and same with friends. Status text, that's this text here, so if you turn my player off, it doesn't show. Turn percentage off, take percentage off. Same with enemy targets, target of target, which you can see there. Experience bar, I have them all turned on because I like to see numbers. Mouse lock speed, basically is how fast you're going to turn the mouse when you left or right click. Display, show buff durations, which is these buff durations here. Automatic quest tracking, which is on here. Use raid frame for parties, which I'd like to do because I like raid frames better than party frames. Target highlighting is, see this guy here, I'll tell you what, because he's going to despawn. I'll look at this guy here, look, see him light up when I mouse over. So you can change that to only mouse over, which is normal, you can see, and then you can change it to none. Stop that on normal. Fade out buffs that are near expiration. I've just been messing with both, so I've not got any short-term buffs, so I think they just, I don't know if they pulse like they do on WoW when they're running out, or they just fade out completely gradually, but I'll just leave it off because I can see the buff duration. Show elite and raid borders on player characters, that's the elite border. So I'll leave that on, which you can change it. Default's the only one you can have. So quest stickies, sorry, that's quest stickies. Auto track is there, makes it sticky anyway. I don't know the difference between tracking and sticky. Assuming it's just putting it there. So yeah, right. Bag UI scale, which is this one, which I've changed 75, and I've put global UI scale to 75 from 100. It does look like that usually, which for me is a bit too big. So I changed it to that, which I need to mess around with where everything is in another option. So yeah, camera, smart camera, so basically if you're looking that way and you start moving, it changes the camera behind you. That's all that does. Invert y-axis is that one, so if you look left it goes left, if you look right it goes right, if you invert it, if you look right it goes left, if you look left it goes right. Camera shake, say one of these big guys starts running around and dancing on the spot there, the camera will start shaking. Say something big's nearby or something big has happened. which I kind of like. Water collision, if you hit water, the camera will move a little bit. So that's all that is. Screen messages, this is in combat, it's basically scrolling combat text. I have these on as much as possible. Sorry, yawning again. I need to stop doing these videos so late. Yeah, so target damage, dodge miss parry. I'll show you quickly on one of these down here, if they're not all already dead. Oh, he's gonna die. Right, kill them all. Maybe I can get this guy. No. So this is that's my damage, that's their damage scale. Basically that's it. So yeah, I think scroll combat text for me is important, so I can see that I'm doing something. If I can't see that I'm hitting an enemy, I'm just like, oh, why is it dying? I can't see what I'm doing, and it really ruins the game for me completely. I can't enjoy it if I don't see big numbers flashing everywhere. So that's it. That's basically that is the interface. I hope I didn't ramble on way too much. I know it's like 25 minutes worth of video, but there is a lot of settings there that you can go through and change how the game looks and plays to a degree for you. So yeah, jump in there, have a mess around, enjoy yourself, make the game how you want it to be and how you want it to look and play. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my progress through Rift. The next video, I'm either going to get up there and get that Rift, because I really want to get up there and enjoy doing a Rift again. It's been so long since I've done a Rift. Or I could talk about the Rift Connect, and I didn't talk about the record video on the video settings because that's part of Rift Connect. So I can talk about that in the next video, which I probably can do. It's probably going to be a like 5-minute video to do that one. So thanks for watching. Again, subscribe, follow my progress, and I shall see you in the next one.